Hello everyone, this is Michael Wolfe from WatchReport.com, and today I'd like to shoot a quick follow-up video on the LIV Genesis X1. A few months back I completed a full review of the prototype and was finally able to get my hands on the production model, and just wanted to share my thoughts. And again, like with any video presentation, I like to show what it looks like on a 7 3/4 inch wrist. Nice substantial watch. You can read the full LIV review for all the specs, but definitely a lot of wrist presence with this particular model. So what I really wanted to do, and what I wanted to do for LIV, was just go over what I thought of from the prototype to the production model. And let's go ahead and get this off the wrist. Oh, before I do, I just wanted to show everybody again the strap length. So very large, huge strap. The for $390, which is what this model was introduced as far as price point on when it first came out on Kickstarter. Anybody that got in on this, I think once they received the production model, they were going to be very, very pleased with this particular watch, because $390, it's a case that they didn't change anything with the case from the proto to the production. I mean, it's dead on what the prototype was and what was anticipated. It is not a typical case, so you're getting something rather unique at that $390 price point. It does have the orange function pusher and the orange accents, kind of like what you see with certain eDocs models. And it is Swiss made. So I'm not going to get into the whole what a watch has to be Swiss made, because we can debate that for hours, but obviously the percentages were met for this to be classified as Swiss made and to have that designation on the dial. Again, screw down crown, turned out just as buttery smooth as the prototype. One of the things about this particular model, about this particular production, they didn't talk about upgrading the sapphire from the proto to the production, but what I can say is that the sapphire crystal on this is quite a bit clearer coming over to the actual production model. The prototype was a little bit milky and had a lot of glare, and very hard to get good angles and good views on the multi-layered dial, which hopefully you're getting a good look at there in this video. So there's actually only two things that I want to cover in the video, and good and bad. The prototype had more of a skeletonized handset, and there wasn't quite as much of a loom surface area for those hands. They did get rid of the skeletonization and add more loom surface area toward the back part of the hands. But the one part about these hands, and you really don't know, you wouldn't notice it until you're actually wearing the watch and are in lower lighting conditions. The hands are rather thin. The loom properties, even though there is some, it's not great, doesn't last very long, maybe 2 to 3 hours max. You'll have a little bit of afterglow. But with those hands being so thin, at times they can get lost in the dial. So that would have been I would have actually increased the width of the hands maybe a little bit to resolve that issue. But overall, it turned out fantastic. Great dial, great layout. They did increase the luminescence with the surface area on the hands, but still not a lume watch in my opinion, regardless. Didn't change anything with the case back. Got the nice screw down case back. Makes this, I think this watch, I can't remember. Just definitely check out the written review, but I think it's 500 meters water resistant as well. So at least that, maybe 1,000 feet. I can't remember exactly, but definitely check out the written review. It'll go back over those specs for you. Strap didn't change at all. The one thing that did change, and I think this is really cool, besides getting the actual specifications to the buckle corrected to the strap, they actually added some color fill on the buckle to match the accents on the watch, which was kind of cool. And it doesn't, I don't know if this will really show, it still isn't just an off-the-shelf type buckle. It has some curves and some angles to it that are kind of cool. But that's it, really, in a nutshell. They really didn't change a whole lot from, like I said, from the prototype, other than the hands and the buckle, and it looks like the sapphire was upgraded. The only issue now is if you didn't get in on the initial Kickstarter offering, I'm not quite sure you can get it for $390 now, but I think you can get it for still under $600 for a Swiss-made chronograph, which is still, based on looking at the uniqueness of the case and so forth, it's not completely and totally unwarranted at that price point. And I think everybody would really enjoy this watch. Lots of different variations, case colors, and so forth, that just make it a very unique watch. Not a lot of them made, and I think they really did a good job for their first watch. I would like to thank LIV Watches for providing this model for review. Would like to thank each one of you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video presentation. Thank you.